Welcome back to the Smile Code, where we decode the path to authentic, joyful, and peaceful living, one powerful truth at a time. I'm your host, Dr. Esi Quaidoo, and today's episode, a Mother's Day special, is going to shift something deep inside of you. Now, Mother's Day is often a time for flowers and brunches. But what if this year, the greatest gift isn't something we give or receive, but rather something that we activate within ourselves? Now, whether you're a mother, have a mother, miss a mother, or are remothering yourself, this episode is an invitation to reclaim your joy, to reclaim your power, and to reclaim your peace, to break generational patterns that no longer serve you, and to rewire your brain, your body, and your DNA to live from your truest self, starting today. Because when a woman heals, generations heal with her. Now imagine gifting your children a calmer, more joyful version of you without saying a word. That's what the daily protocol we're about to talk about makes possible. Even if your own mother couldn't give you this kind of emotional freedom, you can give it to yourself now. And healing isn't selfish. It is sacred. It becomes the legacy your children and community inherit. And if you've ever said, "I know better, but I still do the same old thing," this episode is for you. Today I'm revealing a proven, science-backed daily protocol to rewire your brain, reset your body, and even influence your DNA to break old habits and step into your highest self. This isn't about willpower. It's about wiring power. Stay tuned. So let's start by talking about why old habits linger. Most of our habits were shaped in childhood, forged in moments of stress, in moments of survival, and in moments of social pressure. These habits become embedded in the subconscious and automated through repetition. But here's the beautiful truth about all of this, about old habits. Your brain is plastic. Your nervous system is responsive. Your DNA is listening. Thanks to neuroplasticity, epigenetics, and mind-body science, we now know that you can interrupt and rewire old patterns, and that you can regulate your nervous system so that it no longer reacts from fear. And yes, you can activate gene expression that supports healing, focus, joy, and resilience. So let's start off by talking about the Daily Smile Code protocol to rewire your life. Let's dive into the protocol I use and share with my clients. If followed daily, it begins to reshape your brain, calm your body, and spark a sense of renewed possibility. There are 5 things that you want to do in the morning to activate the new you. The first thing is you want to wake up with intention. Before the phone, the world, or the to-do list, place a hand on your heart and whisper, "Today, I choose to live as my highest self. I am safe. I am ready. I am becoming." The second thing you want to do is to activate your breath. You want to do just 5 minutes, more if you want, but 5 minutes of box breathing. You inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. This box breathing can reset your entire nervous system. And you want to do it, and you want to breathe like your future depends on it, because it really does. So besides waking up with intention and activating your breath with box breathing, you want to get into a state of meditation and do a little bit of visualization. So that's the third thing, meditation and visualization. Sit with your eyes closed and focus on gratitude. Let your mind picture the upgraded version of you, living with the new habit. Feel the joy. Let the joy rise. This is how you train your brain to make the unfamiliar familiar. The fourth thing you want to do in the morning is identity journaling. Get out your journal and write 3 things. The first thing is, I am becoming ... Fill that in however way you want. The first thing is, I am becoming. The second thing is, today I show up as. Write down whatever you'd like to show up as on that day. And the third thing you want to journal about is, I feel proud of. Let your pen lead you into the person you were always meant to be. So the 3 things you want to journal: I am becoming blank. Today I show up as blank. And I feel proud of blank. Feel free to journal, let your pen lead the way, and just spontaneously write whatever comes into your mind. Make it positive, make it compelling, and let your pen essentially lead the way. Now, the 5th thing you want to do in the morning is movement. Move your body gently to lock in the shift. You can stretch, you can walk, you can dance, but move like someone who is free. So movement is key. So in the morning, you'll wake up with intention. You will activate your breath with box breathing. You will do a moment of meditation and visualization, focusing on gratitude. You will write in your journal, I am becoming. Today I show up as. I feel proud of. And let your pen lead the way. And you will move your body gently to lock in the shift. You can do it by stretching, walking, dancing, any kind of movement, Tai Chi, yoga, whatever movement suits you. Move to lock in the shift. Now, during the day, you want to stay aligned in the flow. And you do this by cue awareness. You notice the triggers that used to send you into old habits and patterns. When those habits hit, you want to pause and say, I see you. You're not me anymore. Then choose a replacement action. This could be a sip of water, a deep breath, or a smile. So when the old habits or patterns rear their head, pause and say, I see you. You're not me anymore. And replace that quickly with a replacement action, whatever you choose that to be. It could be a sip of water, a deep breath, a smile, or a click of your finger. Whatever action you want to use to interrupt that pattern. The second thing you want to do during the daytime to stay aligned in the flow is on-the-go affirmations. Whisper or loop these to yourself. Something like, my brain is healing. I'm safe to evolve. Every cell knows my new truth. Or whatever affirmation feels right for you. My brain is healing. I'm safe to evolve. Every cell knows my new truth. The third thing you want to do during the day to stay in the flow is to get light, sunshine, and to hydrate. Try to get as much sunshine if you can. Drink water, hydrate. These may sound very simple, but your cells need them to lock in new expression. So don't forget to light up and to hydrate as a way of resetting. Now in the evening, you want to lock in the upgrade by reflecting and releasing. Ask yourself, what did I do differently today? What triggered me? What made me proud? You can also use a guided self-hypnosis track or EFT tapping or any kind of action to affirm your new identity. These self-hypnotic tools allow you to speak directly to your subconscious. And this is the place where your habits truly live. So the use of these tools, self-hypnotic tools, EFT, map tapping, whatever resource you have that you can use to affirm your new identity will be very helpful to directly speak to and affirm your new identity. The third thing you want to do at night is to sleep with intention. Place your hands on your heart and say, as I sleep, I am healing. My DNA is aligning with my highest self. As I sleep, I am healing. My DNA is aligning with my highest self. And drift off to sleep with some healing music or some subliminal affirmations. And then on a weekly basis, you can supercharge this upgrade by doing some of these actions that I call epigenetic activators. One of those is cold exposure, at least once a week. This could be taking a cold shower, immersing yourself in the cold. This helps mental clarity and resilience. A digital detox hour. Take a break from the computers and the cell phones. This will help to calm your nervous system. Connect with someone who sees your light and provides a joyful connection. Do something. Try something new. A new meal, a new sketch, a new route home. Novelty is something that the brain really welcomes and helps to can help to affirm your new identity. And track your progress. Track it weekly, because progress is power. Now, before I sign off, here are some final reflections. You're not stuck. You're not broken. You're becoming. Every breath you take with intention, every time you catch the old pattern and choose again, every affirmation whispered without doubt, every moment of grace you give yourself, you're coding a new reality. You're healing at the source, and you're living the smile code. I'd like to encourage you on this Mother's Day weekend to mother yourselves daily through loving routines. I'd also like to acknowledge those who mother others without bearing children. And finally, I'd like to honor the long lineage of women who've paved the way, even if imperfectly. If today's episode spoke to you, please share it with someone you love. Subscribe, leave a review, and join our growing community of self-healers and smile alchemists. If you like, you can download the full Smile Code Protocol PDF from today's episode at the smilecodepodcast.com/rewire. You can also find a link in the description of this podcast. So until next time, remember to live beautifully, love yourself unconditionally, smile truly, and never forget the code to the life you want is already within you. See you soon.